Most of us grow up believing the justice system is fair, that the police are on our side, and that if we have nothing to hide, we have nothing to fear. But these beliefs are not just naive, they are dangerous. In a world where the law has become a maze of vague and ambiguous statutes and prosecutorial discretion, opening your mouth to the wrong official can have consequences beyond anything you imagined. This is why the Fifth Amendment exists, and why invoking your right to remain silent is not an act of guilt, it is an act of wisdom. To speak freely to law enforcement without legal counsel is foolish, and to permit a government agent to rummage through your home, car, or belongings without a warrant is to give away rights that generations of Americans died to secure. The Constitution was not written to make life easier for the government. It was written to make tyranny harder. The Fourth and Fifth Amendments exist because they are shields designed to protect the individual from the imposing and often dangerous machinery of the state. The Fifth Amendment clearly states that no person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. This was inserted because the founders understood the nature of power, particularly that of those who investigate, interrogate, and incarcerate. A coerced confession is more than a miscarriage of justice. It is a tool of authoritarianism. Yet, too many Americans have been conditioned to view silence as suspicious. They fail to grasp that every word you say to a police officer can and will be used against you, even if you are innocent, even if you are telling the truth, even if you are simply trying to help. Police officers are trained to extract confessions and uncover inconsistencies. The law permits them to lie to you, but you are not allowed to lie to them. One false statement, intentional or not, can result in charges such as obstruction of justice or making false statements to a federal agent. Even true statements can be twisted, misremembered, or taken out of context, and used to build a case where none existed before. The mere act of speaking puts you at a disadvantage. The police have time, training, and the legal upper hand. You can't trust that being open and honest will work to your benefit. Law enforcement officials can be like hammers looking for nails. They can be willfully deaf to reason and good intentions. That is why the smart citizen does not talk. He invokes his rights.
Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Well, I think it's time we ask ourselves if we still know the freedoms that were intended for us by the Founding Fathers.
Everything in the Bill of Rights tells the government what it can't do to restrict my freedom.
Make government more the servant and not the master of us all. In this free nation, we do not choose to be ruled. We elect to be governed.
Do not support your own oppressors. Stop letting the system exploit you.
I think that the real job that we have that confronts us is to somehow be able to sell our fellow Americans on the moral superiority of personal liberty.
I would remind you that extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice.